What a game here at the stadium. I absolutely loved it. And not just because Sunderland won, my favourite game of the season so far by a mile. Proper Barclays action. Total chaos from start to finish. And you know what? I think by the end, Sunderland just about deserved to win. Such a strange game because when the second goal goes in, I'm kind of looking at it thinking, I actually don't think Sunderland have done a huge amount wrong here. Labrise has picked a bold attacking lineup. We've played some pretty good stuff. We've gotten some decent areas. And yet somehow we find ourselves 2-0 down. Obviously, some sloppy finishing in there, some sloppy passing, and some outrageously good finishing. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Bournemouth. Listen, this is what they do. They're a really aggressive, brave side. They want the game to be open. They back themselves to score goals on the break. Antoine Semenyo, fantastic in those opening exchanges. The cross that eventually leads to the first goal is just an absolutely wicked delivery. One of the best players I've seen so far this season, a 70, 80 million pound player in weight, in my opinion. Good support from Truffert behind him. But as I say, I didn't think there was a huge amount wrong with Sunderland's performance. And so I felt if they could get a goal, they could get back into it. And listen, the penalty is one of those where it's really experienced, good play from Reynaldo. If the referee doesn't give it, I don't think it's getting overturned. I think it's one of those where the referee's decision is always crucial. But I thought Sunderland deserved to score most importantly. And the second half, I thought they did really well, obviously getting the early goal. I thought credit to Labrise because I thought Sunderland had just lost a little bit of momentum in the game, made that triple sub on the hour, aggressive subs again, and obviously got his rewards from that. What an impact from Brian Broby. In terms of the man of the match, I have to go with Enzo. Obviously, you know me, I need no invitation to give Enzo Lafay my man of the match. But I thought that was his arrival as a Premier League player today. He's had some good games, but I thought the way he consistently found space, the way he consistently picked the right pass, I thought he really was just top draw today. Loved watching him. And even though he was a little bit quieter in the second half, still finds Broby with a great pass after he comes on, nearly scores the goal. And then an absolutely brilliant corner, which obviously Broby scores such an underrated header that as well. So deft, leaning backwards, real quality from him, who I think surely he's going to start one of the next two games. His impact is kind of speaking for itself. So yeah, I think loved it. Bournemouth a good side, real strong side, really admire them. But I think Sunderland really got their reward for holding their nerve, to be honest, and not panicking when they went 2-0 down, sensing that that they were still in the game and that if they kept pushing, they could get something out of it. And as I say, I think Labrise deserves some credit. Some quite bold changes, both from the start and also in the second half, that ultimately paid off. Fantastic win. Massive 3 points when you look at the games that are coming up and what it does to the table now. We can really attack these next few games rather than kind of worrying about them. So, yeah, another belting day at the stadium. Doesn't it feel great to say that?